Whether you're just starting out on your writing journey or, like me, you've been studying it for years, I'm here to help you learn more about writing for children and young adults, as well as igniting your motivational fire to get you to sit down and draft the book you were meant to write. As the quote goes, if the book will be too difficult for grown-ups, then you write it for children. If you're looking for more, then head over to abms.blog for more interviews, analyses, and exercises. I'm Jessica Tuckerman, and this is All by My Shelf. Let's take a brief tour of fairy tale techniques, all of which can help any writer if given the chance. There's intuitive logic. Fairy tales don't conform to the rules of our world, but it does have rules. They will not be explained by insistence. Furniture will sing and dance, paths will appear when you need them, children can outsmart ancient witches, disarticulated limbs will turn silver, and you can sell them to save yourself later. Resist the urge to explain the logic and let your readers just accept what's happening. Remove transitions like therefore and because. Fairy tales are also flat. In fairy tales, characters aren't deep. Psychologically, anyway. Snow White doesn't have depression or PTSD after getting hunted by her stepmother. Belle doesn't have a psychotic break after the candelabra and clock talk to her. And Little Red Riding Hood doesn't have a panic disorder after finding her grandmother had been eaten by a wolf. But they all had reactions. Now, there's nothing wrong with adding psychological depth to fairy tales. In fact, this is beneficial if you're going for a longer piece. But flat characters leave space to exceed limitations surrounding individuality, uniqueness, and self. And of course, what is a fairy tale without a happy ending? Tolkien once defended happy endings as a vital technique in literature because joy can be as poignant as grief. Creating poetic joy in your prose is okay. A lot of fairy tales end with dark, terrible lessons, but you can let the sun set on a girl in a white dress smiling at the tide. Happy endings aren't bad. Fairy tales are some of the first stories we read and often the first kind we attempt to write. So now, go find an old fairy tale or myth and look for instances of intuitive logic, flatness, and happy endings in it. Then look at your own new stories and look for examples of explained logic, character depth, and tragedy. Remove any effort to explain the logic. Tighten character depth and do not remove the tragedy. Instead, quickly add a unique and strangely blissful image afterward, your own grim gesture to emote through your setting. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of All by My Shelf. You can show your support by becoming a member today for $5 at buymeacoffee.com/jmtuckerman and click on the All by My Shelf membership, which lets you ask my guests a question, listen to the full episodes and interviews commercial-free, and get access to bi-weekly writing exercises and prompts. You can also simply support the project with a one-time payment of $5, which helps me out a whole bunch. And if you're interested in connecting with a growing Discord community of writers, visit twswriters.org to learn about joining the Writing Society and connect with fellow middle grade and YA writers. Don't forget to check out the All by My Shelf website proper at abms.blog for more writing resources. That's it for today, word nerds. Go finish your book.